Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. It's an emergency. Something scary is about to happen with your tomorrow. Pray this immediately. Archangel Michael says, this is not a dream, not a vision, and absolutely not a coincidence. You were brought here urgently because a spiritual siren is sounding in your soul, and heaven cannot let you sleep through what is unfolding. This is an emergency, and the next 24 hours hold something that can change your entire life. If you do not prepare right now, something terrifying is walking toward your timeline. It is not meant to scare you, but it is meant to shake you awake. The danger ahead can be dissolved by the force of your focused prayer. But only if you start now. Your name has been whispered in places of jealousy, betrayal, and hidden deception. A hand that once held yours in kindness is now sharpening the knife of betrayal, silently. Someone close has made a silent pact to pull your peace away by sunrise. This energy is not from strangers. It is from someone whose voice you once trusted. This emergency surrounds your tomorrow because something is being planted behind your back tonight. And if you do not move now in prayer, that hidden seed will bloom into something that will rob your joy and shake your ground. The angels saw it first. That's why you were led here by divine force, not curiosity. You are not just scrolling. Your spirit was grabbed, your soul was tugged, because this message carries the frequency of your name. You will notice people acting oddly around you, laughter that feels forced, silence that suddenly grows uncomfortable. It's all part of the shift. What is being planned is meant to catch you off guard, and Archangel Michael says it's closer than you think. You've been too generous, too open, too trusting. And now, someone who carries your secrets is about to weaponize your softness. They will show a different face in public, but behind closed doors, they are already making moves against you. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore this. You are not paranoid. You are being spiritually warned. What's coming isn't random. It is calculated, and someone is counting on your kindness to leave you exposed. Pray over your name tonight. Cover your doorway. Speak protection aloud. Your spiritual shield is being activated, but it must be partnered with your action. Passivity will give this attack the room it needs to succeed. You must declare that no weapon formed against your tomorrow will prosper. You must speak authority over your own energy and say, my name is guarded. My path is protected. My life is not up for sabotage. Archangel Michael says, there is an energy shift that has already begun. The enemy sees you as weakened, distracted, vulnerable. They are one. You are being re-weakened at this very moment. And the army around you is far greater than the one against you. Tomorrow holds a decision, a phone call, a message, a conversation, and it's meant to twist your emotions. Someone will try to bait you into a reaction, but you must stay centered and walk away from their trap. Don't confront. Don't argue. Don't beg for understanding. This isn't the time to fight back physically. It's the time to fight spiritually. Your protection will not come through force, but through faith and discernment. You will feel strange today, heavy, anxious, unsettled. That's not depression. That's spiritual turbulence. The realm around you is shifting, and your body is reacting to the unseen truth that your future is being challenged. Archangel Michael says, you have one mission. Protect your tomorrow. Speak protection aloud before sleeping. Refuse to open your door to unfamiliar energy. Cancel every plan that feels off, 'cause you're good. Heaven has placed that alarm inside you. You will not be harmed if you follow the signs. You will not be broken if you anchor yourself in prayer. The person plotting does not realize your protection doesn't come from earth. It comes from above. Let no negative word from others settle in your heart. Let no accusation steal your confidence. Let no betrayal convince you that you're alone. You're being shielded as you read these very words. Tonight, say their name, the one you suspect. The one who's been acting strange, and ask heaven to expose every hidden agenda. Ask for clarity. Ask for reversal. Ask that every dark plan be returned to sender. A strange message may come to your phone. Don't reply. A knock may sound at your door. Don't open unless you're sure. Someone may show kindness tomorrow only to pull you back into chaos. Do not return to what broke you. You are too close to a breakthrough to fall for this trap. Your healing is near. But before you step into it, you must walk through this test with eyes wide open and heart fully guarded. Archangel Michael says this is your line in the sand. You can no longer pretend not to feel what's going on around you. The mask is slipping. The danger is rising. And your spiritual awareness is your only weapon right now. Your angels are walking every step beside you. They have already formed a wall between you and this danger. But you must not ignore their signs. A delay in action could open a door you will regret. Something strange may break or fall in your home that is not bad luck. That's a warning. Stop, breathe, and pray. Say out loud, every energy not sent from love must leave now. My tomorrow belongs to the divine. The person planning this doesn't believe you are strong enough to stand alone. Prove them wrong, not through shouting, not through anger, but through silence, strength. And surrender to divine timing. Heaven is moving pieces on your behalf. You may not see it yet, but the thing being planned against you is becoming the very thing that will launch you. The betrayal will become the blessing. But this can only happen if you obey the prompting in your spirit. Delay will open the wrong door. Doubt will cloud your hearing, and denial will invite unnecessary suffering. You were not born to be played with. You were not created to be someone's puppet. You are chosen, and that means your destiny is protected. But only when you walk in alignment. Someone will try to convince you it's all in your head. Don't listen. Someone will mock your intuition. Go back down. The more they try to gaslight you, the more confident you must become. You are not going crazy. You are becoming clear. Archangel Michael says, do not reply to the message that feels off. Do not answer the call that pulls you into confusion. Do not revisit old wounds with people who caused them. Not now. Not during this emergency. You have 24 hours to spiritually seal yourself. Every minute counts. You not go to bed without saying aloud, nothing and no one can interfere with my divine tomorrow. You are not too late. You are right on time. But only if you stop ignoring the chills on your skin and the whispers in your soul. That is heaven. That is divine urgency. The nightmare trying to enter your life can be blocked completely, but it must be done through discipline, prayer, and spiritual awareness. Do not argue with the one who tries to bait you. Do not cry over the one who betrayed you. Instead, prepare. The emergency is not meant to break you. It's meant to reveal who truly walks with you. It's meant to separate the mask from the truth. And it's meant to raise you to the next level, protected and awakened. Archangel Michael says, the veil is lifting. The hidden is being shown. You are not just watching this for entertainment. You are watching this because you are being activated. And now, as you close this message, do not scroll past like nothing happened. Go into prayer immediately. Speak powerfully. Speak intentionally. You are saving your own tomorrow. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. So now the truth must be faced. Someone has already tried to disturb your peace in the past, but this time, they want to destroy more than just your mood. They want to delay your destiny. They want to interrupt something sacred and time-sensitive that was meant for you this very week. Archangel Michael says, this attack is coordinated in silence. There will be no loud announcement. It will arrive through the most subtle, convincing way, a casual message, a friendly call. A fake apology, a random coincidence that is not random at all. Heaven is showing you signs, not just once, but over and over. At sinking feeling, its sudden loss of energy around certain people. At voice inside saying stay away, that is divine intelligence alerting you. The scary thing that's about to happen tomorrow is only scary if you walk into it blindly. But if you remain aware, if you stay still in prayer, if you choose silence over emotional reaction, you will watch it dissolve right before it touches you. There are people who are smiling at you now, but they are waiting for your downfall. There is one especially, someone you've forgiven, someone you still hold space for. Who is hiding envy behind their kindness? This person is spiritually misaligned and unstable, and they've decided that if they can't have peace, neither should you. But they are wrong, because you are covered, even when you can't see it. You are protected, even when you don't feel it. Tonight, every plan they make will start to backfire, not because you fought, not because you argued, but because you prayed. Because you listened to the spiritual urgency and refused to walk into the trap unaware. Archangel Michael says, tomorrow, you will wake up and feel a shift. You may feel groggy. You may feel like crying. That's the purge, that's the spiritual release of what was meant to harm you. Your energy is being reset as the danger is being redirected. This is not the first time you've been under spiritual surveillance. People have studied your patterns, tried to mirror your energy, and now they are attempting to insert themselves back in just before your breakthrough. You must guard your heart like a fortress. Your peace must be sacred. Your morning tomorrow must begin with intention, where the distraction will try to creep in again before noon. This isn't paranoia. This is prophecy. What they are hoping is that you ignore this message. That you dismiss this feeling, that you shake it off and go back into the arms of the enemy unaware. But that will not happen. Not this time. Not after what you've learned. Not after what you've survived. You are stronger now, Yagru. Wizen. More dangerous because you've remembered who you are. Someone will try to challenge your memory tomorrow. They will remind you of your past. They'll try to guilt-trip you, gaslight you, or provoke you. Smile calmly. Walk away boldly. Let them talk to the version of you that no longer exists. Archangel Michael says, your growth has disturbed their illusion. Your strength has silenced their gossip. And now that they realize you're no longer weak, they've decided to become strategic in their attack. They will try to act like the victim. Young fraud. They will try to distract you with sudden affection. Don't respond. They will try to bring up old memories to weaken you. Don't give them your energy. Tomorrow, everything depends on your alignment. Wake up early. Light a candle if you can. Speak these words as soon as your feet touch the floor. Today belongs to heaven, not fear. I am divinely sealed. Nothing sent to harm me shall reach me. You may even feel a strange dream tonight. Take it seriously. Dreams will carry clues. Don't dismiss anything. Your ancestors are speaking to you through symbols, animals, and unexpected messages. Pay attention to repeating numbers. You may see 111, 444, 717. These are not coincidences. These are angel codes confirming you are in divine sync. There is a spiritual battle swirling around your name right now. But you don't have to panic, you just have to participate in your own protection. Do not share your plans with anyone tomorrow. Not even those you trust. Silence will be your sword. Privacy will be your shield. If you post less, speak less, and pray more, you will pass this test untouched. Archangel Michael says you are not weak for being cautious. You are not paranoid for walking away. You are not unkind for protecting your space. You are finally stepping into your spiritual authority. This scary thing that is forming in your tomorrow is only real if you accept it. But if you rebuke it with clarity and fire in your words, it will not stand. Your voice is your power now. Do not delay your spiritual steps. The moment you finish reading this message, do something symbolic. Close your eyes and declare your name as sacred. Place your hand over your heart. Speak aloud. I choose protection. I choose peace. I choose divine timing over emotional traps. A person coming tomorrow, they think they are smarter than you. But they do not know that heaven is 10 steps ahead. You were warned for a reason, you are reading this for a reason. And if you honor this moment with silence and prayer, tomorrow will pass not with chaos, but with confirmation. The same person planning to hurt you may fall into their own trap. Let them. You do not have to save everyone anymore. You do not have to prove anything. You only have to stay aligned. Let the drama unfold around you. Don't join it. Let people misjudge you. Don't correct them. Let the betrayal come to light, don't chase the truth. The truth is already chasing you. Archangel Michael says, Let tomorrow be the day they realize you cannot be touched. Your tomorrow is holding a fork in the road, and only one path leads to peace. The other is lined with manipulation, illusions, and emotional traps disguised as second chances. You must be clear with yourself. What you walk into tomorrow could lock you into a cycle that takes months or even years to escape again. Archangel Michael says, this is not to scare you. This is to prepare you. The most dangerous battle is the one we don't believe we're in. And right now, heaven is sounding alarms because your name has come up in more than just conversations. It has come up in spiritual exchange. Someone has offered your energy as a sacrifice to gain their own peace. They are willing to let you fall just so they can rise. That is why the urgency is so strong, because your tomorrow isn't just another day. It is a spiritual gate. The person you're about to encounter may use charm. They may use pity. They may even pretend to have changed. But this is a test, and you must pass it with silence, wisdom, and spiritual alertness. They've been watching you. They know your weaknesses. They've studied what words open your heart and what stories make you soften. But they have miscalculated one thing: your awakening. What once worked on you no longer will. What once broke you now builds you. What once triggered you now alerts you. That is your power. That is your victory beginning to rise. Archangel Michael says, stay home if something tells you to. Don't go to the meeting if it feels wrong. Don't answer the call if it brings anxiety. These small choices tomorrow could be the very keys that determine whether you walk into peace or pain. You're not being antisocial. You're being spiritually strategic. There's a reason you've been feeling strange in your body lately: fatigue, headaches, a tight chest, loss of appetite. That's your spirit picking up on what the mind can't yet explain. It's energy warfare. But it's also the signal that your angels are near. They are fighting for you. They are clearing paths. They are holding back the energy that's trying to break through. But you must do your part. Say no. Close the door, walk away. Cancel the meeting. Block the number. Trust the feeling. The person you once helped is not the same anymore. Their pain has transformed into resentment. Their envy has turned into sabotage. And tomorrow, they want to use your past kindness against you. Do not give them the opportunity. Archangel Michael says, you're not weak for walking away. You're not bitter for blocking energy. You're not rude for closing your heart to people who once betrayed you. You are becoming a spiritual warrior. This is why your sleep has been broken. This is why you've been waking up at strange hours. This is why certain people keep entering your thoughts even when you haven't seen them in months. Heaven is reminding you they are coming. And not to apologize, but to manipulate. To reel you back into a pattern that nearly cost you your peace the last time. But this time, you're aware. This time, you're walking in fire and wisdom. Tomorrow is not just a test of energy. It's a test of loyalty to yourself, to your healing, to your future. Will you betray your progress just to feel temporary comfort? Or will you protect your elevation and let that old energy die? You already know the answer. You've already survived too much to go back now. The person planning against you has no idea that heaven has already exposed their every step. Every word they are about to speak has already been heard in the spiritual realm. That's why you're here. That's why you're being warned. Archangel Michael says, your silence will confuse them. Your peace will annoy them. Your joy will irritate them. But you must continue anyway. Do not entertain what you've already escaped. Someone may offer you something tomorrow. Money, support, an apology, an opportunity, but it will be tied to control. Don't accept it. Not now. Wait until the dust settles and the truth is fully revealed. You're too close to abundance to trade it for crumbs. You're too aligned to entertain confusion. You're too elevated to dance with the same devils you once cried over. There is a beautiful breakthrough just behind this storm. But the enemy knows it, and that's why this final temptation is being sent. If you can pass this test, the delay will be broken, and the blessing will arrive. This is why the interference is so strong right now. This is why people from your past are randomly resurfacing. This is why things feel chaotic. It's not the end. It's the edge of something major, and tomorrow is the moment when everything can shift, if you stay aligned. Archangel Michael says, watch the sky tomorrow. There will be a sign. A bird. A sudden wind. A flicker in the light, a strange noise. Don't ignore it. That will be your confirmation that this message was real and this moment is divine. You will feel a tug to reach out to someone. Don't. That tug isn't your soul. It's the energy of the person thinking about you, pulling at your spirit. Cut the corn. You are not responsible for their emotions anymore. You are not here to fix everyone. You are here to protect what God is growing inside you. Let them misunderstand you, let them speak. Let them accuse. Your peace is worth more than their approval, Archangel Michael says, say this aloud before you sleep. My tomorrow is sealed. My soul is protected, every energy sent against me returns to sender. I am safe. I am guided. I will not be moved. Now breathe deeply. Sit with this. Let the message fully settle in. This is your final spiritual alert before the shift. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Tonight, heaven is standing beside your bed. You may feel heavy. The room may seem quieter. That's because divine presence is close, closer than ever. Ready to guard your sleep and strengthen your spirit for what's approaching tomorrow. You might feel like crying without knowing why. That's release. That's a shedding of the fear that someone else tried to place in your energy field. Let it happen. Don't fight the tears. They're your soul's way of making space for strength. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual armor you are wearing is not visible, but it's powerful. You are not vulnerable. You are not alone, you are not at risk unless you return to what was once killing you slowly. Tomorrow's energy is tricky. What comes may look beautiful on the outside, sweet words, friendly tone, perhaps even a generous gesture, but don't be fooled. The intention behind it is cloudy. You must look beyond what's being shown and feel what's being sent. You will know them by how your body reacts. You will know them by how suddenly your peace shifts. You will know them by the silence in your chest and the voice in your gut that says, "Don't trust this." Archangel Michael says, "Trust the pause." When your spirit stalls, listen. When you suddenly hesitate, don't force it. That's divine caution. You're not overthinking. You're being protected. You have angels assigned to your tomorrow. And tonight, as you read this message, they are already surrounding the area where the threat is forming. They are rewriting the script. They are softening the impact. But you must stay alert. Do not overshare. Do not post your plans. Do not announce your movements. Someone is watching, not to support you but to steal from you, spiritually and emotionally. This is why you've been hidden lately. This is why your circle is shrinking. This is why people are being removed. You asked for peace and now heaven is removing what does not align with that peace, whether you like it or not. Tomorrow, stay off the radar. Let your work speak for itself. Let your silence shake the room. Let your absence confuse the ones who used to drain you. You are no longer available for spiritual warfare disguised as friendship. Archangel Michael says, someone will try to provoke you tomorrow. It could be subtle, a look, a comment, a message meant to trigger all pain. Don't take the bait. Nothing is worth setting off your throne for. You are royal. You are divine. You are aligned with heaven, and that means you cannot afford to engage with anything that tries to pull you into chaos. This is your moment of power. When they speak your name in rooms filled with hate, let them. When they twist your story, let them. When they try to resurrect the old version of you, smile and stay silent. Your energy no longer belongs to that frequency. Every step you take tomorrow must be intentional. Wake up and cleanse. Light incense or a candle. Sit in silence for at least 5 minutes. Speak life into your day. No confusion. No delay. No drama. Only alignment, truth, and peace. The ones planning your downfall don't realize they are actually setting the stage for your divine rise. Your words are boomerangs. Your traps are collapsing. But only if you stay still. Don't try to convince anyone of your truth. Don't defend yourself. Don't explain your silence. Those who truly understand you never needed an explanation, and those who need one are not ready for your level. Tomorrow, you will see signs that something is unfolding behind the scenes, a coincidence too strange to ignore. A person appearing out of nowhere. A message meant to distract you. Recognize it. Smile. Walk away. Archangel Michael says not everything deserves your attention. Not everything needs a response. Not everything requires confrontation. You win by not engaging. You're not weak. You're evolving. You're not heartless. You're healed. You're not distant. You're discerning. This is your divine timeline, and anyone who tries to invade it with confusion will be removed, whether by your choice or by God's intervention. This moment is sacred, and if you protect your energy tomorrow, everything that's meant for you will arrive without interference. A contact. A love. The opportunity. A divine shift. But only if you don't let fear trick you into revisiting what you already buried. Tomorrow, move with grace, speak less. Watch more. Keep your energy clean. Let people wonder. Let the enemy get tired trying to reach you. You are now spiritually firewalled. Archangel Michael says, you're ready. You've been prepared for this day. You've been spiritually trained through every heartbreak, every betrayal, every lonely night. And now, the armor you wear is not made of metal, but of clarity, awareness, and spiritual fire. Nothing can touch you unless you open the door, and the door stays shut tomorrow. As you reach the end of this urgent message, you are not the same person you were when you started reading. You've been activated, anointed, spiritually alerted, and divinely guarded. Tonight, seal your space. Speak protection aloud. Lay your phone face down. Sleep early. Expect divine confirmation in the form of peace, clarity, and strength tomorrow morning. And no matter what happens, do not break your silence. Do not question your instincts. Do not walk back into the fire you already survive. You are too chosen. Too close. You covered. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says your silence is sacred, and your presence is a threat to every dark force trying to access your future. That's why they want you distracted. That's why they want you confused. Because clarity is your power now. Someone from your past is already preparing their entrance. They may use nostalgia. They may try to play on your kindness. But understand, this is not a reconnection. This is a reset trap. They want to bring you back into a role that no longer fits your spirit. You were once too soft, too forgiving, too understanding. But now, your discernment is sharp. You've learned that not every "I'm sorry" is sincere. Some apologies are just keys to re-enter the space they were evicted from. Archangel Michael says do not fall for the performance. Watch their words. Watch their timing. Watch their patterns. If they show up when you're close to success, it's because your rise has disrupted their illusion of control. If they reappear when you're finally at peace, it's because your silence is louder than your presence. You don't owe anyone access. You don't owe them a conversation. You don't owe them a seat at your table again. This moment is too divine to waste explaining yourself to people who pretended not to hear you before. If your energy feels off tomorrow, pause. Don't push through. Don't force yourself to go places your spirit is hesitant about. That resistance you feel, the tightness in your chest, is protection. Honor it. Do not ignore any delays, missed buses, sudden detours, unexpected cancellations. These are not accidents. These are divine routes. You're being kept from something dangerous or redirected towards something better. You are being spiritually micromanaged because your next few steps are critical. Someone may test your emotions tomorrow. They may pretend to be in crisis to lure you back in. They may stir old guilt in you. Don't vulveard. They are not asking for healing. They are asking for permission to drain you again. Archangel Michael says, this is your final test. A moment before the shift. The trap before the treasure. The imitation before the elevation. And if you stay focused, you will walk through this storm untouched. Keep your plans quiet. Let your success speak in whispers. Let heaven handle what your hands cannot reach. Not everyone needs to know what's happening in your life. Some blessings grow better in the dark. If someone suddenly becomes overly interested in your peace, your business, your choices, take a step back. It's not curiosity. It's surveillance. It's spiritual intrusion in disguise. Your energy is gold right now. And they want to touch it, steal it, manipulate it, not because they love you, but because they lost control of you. Archangel Michael says, this is the season where silence wins war. Where you say less and watch more. Where you stay so aligned with the divine that not even chaos can distract you. When the conversation comes tomorrow, if it does, let them speak. Let them explain. Let them offer their apology, their excuses, their reverse confessions, and then walk away without explanation. You owe them nothing. Your peace is not up for discussion. Your growth is not a group decision. Your soul is not a battlefield. You will be tempted to look back. You will be tempted to respond. You will be tempted to revisit the memory. This is your rebirth. And you cannot carry old attachments into a space where you've been called to become untouchable. Archangel Michael says, tomorrow is not meant to be feared. It is meant to be mastered. You've already received the warning. You've already felt the stirring. You've already survived what was meant to destroy you. Now it's time to walk forward, fully armored, fully aware, and fully free. Do not let the enemy guilt you into disarming yourself. Do not let loneliness trick you into allowing access to dangerous energy. Do not let the illusion of love open the door to betrayal. This is your turning point. After tomorrow, something heavy will lift. Something hidden will be revealed. Something delayed will be released. But only if you stay the course. Only if you pass this test. Only if you trust the silence. Let the storm rage outside. It will not enter your space. Let the people talk. Their words hold no power here. Let the energy swirl. Your name is sealed in divine protection. And as you sleep tonight, know this. The angels are already in position. The danger is being routed. The plans against you are being dismantled. And your name is being written into a new scroll of victory. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer in danger. You are in the doorway of destiny. Do not touch the old. Do not revisit the broken. Do not believe the performance. Do not bow to fear. Do not give up your ground. You've come too far. You've healed too much. You've grown too strong. So walk into tomorrow with fire in your eyes and silence in your mouth. Let heaven go before you. Let discernment be your guide, let peace be your protest. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is your divine emergency call. Heed it now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "This is your sacred moment. What happens next isn't random. It isn't accidental. It is the result of your obedience to the warning. Because you listened, the future is now bending in your favor. You don't have to beg for peace anymore. You don't have to chase truth. It is already on its way to you. And the very people who tried to harm you will be the ones witnessing your protection unfold in ways they never imagined. You are stepping into a day where tables will turn quietly. Doors will close permanently and spiritual chains will break without a sound. But only if you stay exactly where the light is leading you. Someone may try to pretend they've changed using words like healing, growth, and reflection. But this is camouflage. They do not miss you. They miss the access. They do not seek peace. They seek control. Archangel Michael says, your soul recognizes what your heart used to ignore. This is your evolution. You're not hard. You're just no longer easy to fool. You're not cold. You just decided to stop melting for people who leave you frozen. Tomorrow, be mindful of who suddenly remembers you exist. Who suddenly becomes supportive. Who reaches out just to check in. These moments are not coincidences. They are spiritual tests. Don't let guilt speak louder than guidance. Don't let loneliness overpower legacy. Don't let the familiar convince you to undo your future. The devil no longer appears with horns. He comes dressed as old comfort. As past friends. As fake apologies dripping with manipulation. But your spirit knows the difference. And now, you must act on that knowing. Archangel Michael says, your awareness is now your shield. You've been prepared for this exact hour. Even your pain had a purpose. Even your setbacks were rehearsals for spiritual maturity. You are now stepping into your high place, but you must protect it. The moment you engage with low vibrational people, you drop into their battlefield. And if they can pull you down, they can drain your destiny. Don't allow it. There will be one final emotional hook. A gesture that almost seems genuine, a call that stirs your old compassion. A message that makes you feel maybe they change. Don't be deceived. That pull is not love. It's a spiritual leash. And once you bite, you will be dragged into a chapter you already escaped. Let your strength speak louder than your memories. Let your silence speak louder than your need to explain. Let your peace speak louder than the apologies that are rooted in convenience, not conviction. Archangel Michael says, tomorrow, speak less. Smile more. Pause before replying. Walk away when you feel the heaviness return. You don't owe anyone closure who handed you chaos. You are not meant to carry what others refuse to heal in themselves. You are not a fixer. You are not a second chance. You are not a safe place for someone who treated you like an option. This time, when they come back, do not open the door spiritually, emotionally, or energetically. Watch the pattern. Watch the timing. Watch the manipulation disguised as grace. Heaven already showed you the truth. You do not need a repeat. Tomorrow is the last test before the breakthrough. If you pass it, you walk forward free, emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. The blessing behind this trap is massive. And the enemy knows it. That's why the bait is coming sweet, soft, and convincing. But remember, not all honey is pure. Some is poisoned. Archangel Michael says, "You are protected by fire." The danger may approach, but it will not touch you. The enemy may whisper, but it will not shake you. You may feel the shadow, but the light has already claimed your path. Take tomorrow seriously. Speak protection over your feet before you leave your home. Lay hands on your heart before you answer any message. Seal your name with this declaration: no one has permission to pull me backwards. I walk forward. I walk free. I walk favored. You are not here to re-enter what you've exited. You are not here to explain yourself to those who refuse to understand. You are not here to babysit broken people who break others in the process. You are here to rise. You are here to fulfill. You are here to be crowned. So tonight, rest boldly. Know that what was meant to scare you into silence is now being redirected into fuel. Know that your tears built this shield. Know that your soul is stronger than anything that shows up tomorrow. Archangel Michael says, walk with authority. Let them wonder. Let them whisper. Let them watch, but never let them in again. This emergency was real. This warning is divine, and your response determines how the next season unfolds. You've already chosen right by being here. You've already activated protection by obeying the spiritual alarm. Now all that's left is silence, stillness, and staying out of the storm you were warned about. Shield, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Shield. Archangel Michael says, your path is currently being watched by someone who does not wish you peace. They are close, closer than you think. This is no time for guessing or doubting. The shift is already underway. You may have felt it today. The sudden chill, the restlessness, the vague anxiety that seemed to rise without explanation. These were not coincidences, they were signs. They were the whispers of fate telling you to stand up, to armor your soul, to prepare. Because in your tomorrow, if you walk blindly, you will collide with something that was meant to bury you emotionally or spiritually. But if you heed this warning, you will emerge tenfold stronger. You're not being warned just to fear. You're being warned because you have the right to fight back, to reclaim, to awaken your gifts before they are stolen or silenced. Someone is waiting for your silence. This person has tried once before. You may have forgiven them, or you may not even know what they truly did in the shadows. But the second strike is aimed at your future, your peace, your reputation, your financial footing. Archangel Michael says, there's a woman tied to this destruction. She appears normal, even sweet, but there is poison in her tongue and venom in her intention. She's hiding behind a mask and planning to let it fall tomorrow. She knows your weakness because she once pretended to be your strength. She is not acting alone. There's a man giving her guidance, someone with dark intentions who once envied your light. This duo thinks they can bend destiny. But what they don't understand is this. Your destiny is not in their hands. It is in the hands of divine power. You were chosen for more. That's why they're attacking you. Carry something they were never destined to receive. Before the sun rises tomorrow, speak protection over yourself. Say it out loud. Let no room in your spirit be left open to attack or manipulation. You must not go to sleep tonight without understanding the weight of this. What happens tomorrow has long-lasting consequences if you go unguarded. A phone call, an email, a sudden message. Don't be quick to respond. Someone will try to provoke you. They want you off balance, emotional, reactive. But calm is your shield and silence is your sword. Archangel Michael says, I've stood by you through silent nights and painful mornings. But tonight, I'm closer than ever. I am placing a spiritual shield around your body, your mind, and your tomorrow. Someone may try to reach out with fake concern or twisted kindness. Don't fall for the tone of their voice. Listen to the intent behind it. What seems like help may actually be a trap. Your dreams tonight will carry a message. Do not ignore what you see when your eyes are closed. A dream is not fiction, it's prophecy. Even if you don't understand it all, write it down. Revisit it. There is power in it. It will make more sense as the events of tomorrow unfold. You might be tempted to go to a certain place, speak to a certain person, or reveal something private. No. Restraint is your secret weapon. There is someone observing your every move through someone else. You are not paranoid, you are being spiritually tested. And your awareness is your greatest line of defense. This woman will try to laugh in front of others, make you feel small, or twist a truth you told in confidence. Her goal is not just embarrassment, it's exposure and downfall. But her plan is already cracking. The heavens are watching, and she is being exposed in realms beyond what she can see. She will feel the shift in her gut as her manipulation loses power. Let your actions tomorrow be guided, not reactive. Let your spirit lead, not your emotions. One mistake can do months of healing, so hold your ground. Archangel Michael says, do not walk into the fire they've prepared for you. Walk around it with your head held high. The moment you choose restraint, they lose control. A letter or document may also surface. Be careful before signing or agreeing to anything tomorrow. Someone is hoping you overlook the small print. They have hidden something there. The universe is testing your clarity. Will you read between the lines? Will you pause long enough to feel the truth behind the words? I am urging you to keep one foot in the spiritual world and one in the physical. The combination is your armor. No one will be able to deceive you if you trust both your wisdom and your intuition. You are being elevated. That's why the darkness is trying to distract you. This isn't about who hates you, this is about what you're becoming. Let your silence tomorrow echo louder than any insult thrown your way. Let your stillness confuse those who are addicted to chaos. Your peace will make them uncomfortable. But that's exactly what you want. The one thing that scares your enemy most is your peace. Because your peace cannot be controlled, provoked, or manipulated. Your peace is the evidence that you've already won, Archangel Michael says, stay grounded, stay alert, and stay connected. The storm will pass, but only if you stand still through the wind. Don't move with it. Anchor yourself. Tomorrow is the day something hidden tries to step into your light. But your light, when protected by faith and awareness, cannot be dimmed, not by anyone, not by anything. Tonight is not just another night. Choose spiritual focus, and you will walk into a tomorrow protected, prepared, and powerful. Even when the fear rises, remember who you are. You are not here by accident. You were chosen to face this, overcome this, and rise higher because of this. Archangel Michael stands by your window tonight, watching, guarding, whispering strength into your heart. The plan against you is falling apart already. Don't be afraid of tomorrow. Be prepared. Be watchful. Be aligned with heaven. And finally, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Stay safe. You are protected. Archangel Michael says, every nightmare begins with a single shadow. But you, chosen soul, will not be swallowed in the dark, because you have been marked for deliverance, not destruction. And the darkness that thought it could devour you will be made to bow before your radiant light. In secret places, forces have been whispering lies into the ears of people around you. They are trying to corrupt your peace, twist your intentions, and redirect your destiny. But heaven is ahead of them, preparing justice in silence. Your silence is not weakness. It is divine strategy. Your patience is not ignorance. It is strength in its highest form. Your tears are not wasted. They are sowing power into tomorrow's miracle. Tomorrow is dangerous because it has been chosen as a day of testing. But what the enemy means for your collapse will become the platform of your elevation. And when the dust settles, it is your name that will be spoken with reverence. You are not seeing these signs by coincidence. Each one is a divine flare sent into your atmosphere. That sharp pain in your chest, that dream you can't forget, that uneasy moment you had this morning, they are all signals. Do not brush them off as ordinary. Archangel Michael says, your home has been circled in the spirit by a jealous gaze. This gaze does not wish you joy, it wants to see your light go out, but they did not calculate your spiritual lineage or the backup you have from heaven's armies. Heaven is aligning legions around your sleep tonight. As you lay your head, invisible swords are raised for your defense. And by morning, the presence that thought it could break in will be the one forced to flee. Your voice is more powerful than they thought. One word from your soul shakes the realm of unseen things. Speak your truth in prayer and thunder will answer from the sky. They want to delay you just long enough to miss the moment that changes everything. They want to hold you in confusion while opportunity passes, but you will be alerted in the exact second and you will not miss what belongs to you. Tomorrow is not only about survival, it's about positioning. What happens in the next 24 hours will either place you in the throne or bury you in the dust. That is why the alarm is sounding so loudly now. If you feel like you're being watched lately, it's because you are. But not just by one spirit, by several. Some have old grudges from lifetimes ago, some are new and angry that you're rising so fast. Don't second-guess your protection. You are wrapped in golden light, guarded by flaming swords. The moment harm comes near, your angels will clash with thunder and shake the intruder. Be mindful of messages that come to you just before midnight tonight. Something will be sent disguised as a joke or a casual text, but hidden in it is a spiritual test. Answer with wisdom or not at all. Archangel Michael says, your name was spoken by someone today with foul intention. Their voice was coated in honey, but the words were poisoned. This is not a time to trust appearances. Prepare for confrontation cloaked in smiles. But worry not when you step into the moment. Your spirit will be guided in every word and action. You will not stumble or say the wrong thing. This energy attacking you isn't just human, it's ancestral. You are breaking generational patterns, and the old curses don't want to die without a fight. But they have no place in your future. You are not being haunted, you are being purified. You are not being targeted, you are being tested for triumph. You are not being punished, you are being promoted through fire. The closer you get to the light, the louder the shadows scream. That scream is not a warning for you, it's their fear. They are trembling because they see your tomorrow, and it terrifies them. You are the one they tried to delay for years, but no more. Heaven says, acceleration has started and no demon can stop it. Even in sleep tonight, your soul will be given messages. You may see faces you've never seen. These are the watchers. Some will be messengers. Some will be invaders, you'll know which is which. Whatever you do, do not dismiss tomorrow. You must go into it with sacred attention. The moment you wake up, declare protection aloud, and your shield will activate. There is something about your walk that sets you apart. You were never meant to blend in, you're being separated for elevation. Archangel Michael says, before the sun rises tomorrow, someone will make a final decision about you. The decision will either open a major door or slam it shut. But heaven says, the final word does not belong to them, it belongs to God. Even if rejection happens, don't be moved. That rejection will put you directly into the place you were truly meant for. A higher opportunity is hidden behind what you thought you needed. There is a woman in your circle who has silently been collecting pieces of your life. She knows more than she pretends, and she will try to use those details to block your blessing. Her plan will collapse in her hands like dust, for no weapon formed against you shall be able to remain standing in the divine storm that comes tomorrow. If you wake up in a strange emotional state tomorrow, don't panic. Your body is processing spiritual downloads from your dream state. Stay quiet. Meditate. Don't rush into any decision. They tried to curse your sleep, but it only made your spirit louder. They tried to trap your path, but it only redirected you to favor. Every move made against you has added power to your next breakthrough. Your protection is not passive, it is active and fierce. If something breaks around you tomorrow, see it as spiritual armor cracking to release your new upgrade. Do not mourn what falls off. The signs you'll see, flickering lights, sudden ringing in your ears, seeing the number 111 or 333 repeatedly, these are confirmations that the realm is open and active. Pay attention. You are moving toward a divine eruption. You are standing on a sacred edge, and the moment you declare your faith, the shift will detonate in your favor. At exactly 3:17 a.m. or p.m. tomorrow, watch closely. A message, sign, or spiritual encounter will confirm everything you've read here. That moment is coded into your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "You have survived many nights, but this one is different. It is the night before the divine fire. You will rise from the ashes. But you must prepare your soul. Tonight, open your hands and release every fear to the wind. Tomorrow will not destroy you, it will define you. You are ready for what is coming." If you wish to express your support further,